Shout out to the Bible and Blues. I want to shout him out. He's also in agreement. He obviously did his research. And he knows that mulatto is not a word of endearment. It was not a word that was given to mixed people out of love. It was given to us during the Atlantic slave trade. Okay, it's not a positive word. There's nothing positive about it.
One of the things I like to do is, and I brought this up on my concept of debate, was that educate yourself on the subject before you just give your knee-jerk reaction. Because my knee-jerk reaction is, this is just dumb. Okay. So I did educate myself a little bit. One of the things I found out was by simply a Google search, and I didn't have to do much research to find stuff.
Exactly. You heard that, Vagina Guard? You don't got to do too much research. All you got to do is go to CambridgeUniversity.com, the dictionary, simple Google search. It's not hard to find, man. It takes 5 minutes to figure this shit out.
So Google search on the origin of the word mulatto. Okay. And it is based on something not wonderful. Based on the Spanish word. And mulatto with only one T, kind of it fluctuates according to your source. That is in reference to the hybrid origin of mules, of the horse and the donkey, breeding them to create a mule. And one source that I found on this was Online Etymology Dictionary. Okay, and here it is. So I have to remember that this camera is a different location because I'm using a different, the onboard one. But Online Etymology Dictionary. How whenever you're using a source, make sure you check to make sure it's a source that's worth even using when I'm debating.
Exactly. You always got to make sure that you use reliable sources. See, Vagina Guard doesn't use reliable sources. We use reliable sources. Cambridge, Oxford, whatever it is that he just used was also pretty reliable. It's all reliable sources that we're using, man. What sources are you using, Vagina Guard?
Somebody on the left, I use Huffington Post as an example for my argument. So in this case, this is actually somewhat. Ohio State University uses it. There's some other places that uses it as well. So it has a certain level of credibility because of that. So mulatto, 1590s, offspring of a European and a black African. From Spanish or Portuguese, mulatto with only one T, of mixed breed, literally young mule. From mule, from Latin mulus. Mule, possibly in reference to hybrid origin of mules. Possibly. Compare Greek, hemionos, a mule, literally a half-ass. I do a lot of things that way. As an adjective, one of mixed race. As an adjective from 1670s, the feminine mulatta is attested from 1620s mulattress from 1805. American culture, even as most rigidly segregated precincts, is patently and irrevocably composite. It is, regardless of all the hysterical protestations of those who would have it otherwise, incontestably mulatto. Okay. In other words, we as an American culture are mulatto in general. Indeed, for all their traditional antagonisms and obvious differences, the so-called black and so-called white people of the United States resemble nobody else in the world so much as they resemble each other. As Albert Murray, The Omni-Americans, Black Experience, and American Culture from 1970. So that's pretty much the whole entry. Feel free to check it out yourself. Online Etymology Dictionary for mulatto. And that was one source I saw. Another one I checked out was Merriam-Webster's Dictionary, which supported to a certain extent the Spanish dictionary.
Yeah, we use that source as well, Merriam-Webster. Doesn't matter which source you use, they're all going to say the same thing in a slightly different way, but ultimately they're all saying the same thing, baby.
Definition. It says now somewhat derisive. I think it was what they put in there. Now somewhat derisive, as in it's changing. It's no longer as acceptable as it was. Merriam-Webster's dictionary should do that thing. So okay, this is becoming a bad word. How is it becoming a bad word, though? They don't give that definition. They're just saying, hey, there's some people that don't like it. Right. So what else do we have about it? It also comes from an Arabic word because the Spanish got theirs, a lot of their language from when the Arab world was conquering much of Europe. So they were under the.
We're going to pause it right there. If you guys want to go check out the rest of the video, y'all can. I'm going to cut this video short now. Shout out to Bible and Blues. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, go check out the rest of the video. If y'all are interested, I'm about to cut it short right here. And we're just going to keep on going too, ladies and gentlemen. Like Vanguard, he did it to himself. He should have left me alone. The mulattoes fair, they did it to themselves. They should have left me alone. I was going to let y'all rock out and do what y'all want to do. But now, y'all done did it to yourselves, baby.